I'm seated in the Toyota IST. This is the model that runs from around 2002 to around 2008 when you guys started getting the Valvematic ISTs. This is one of the best budget cars there is if you can get your hands on it. Literally everyone that has it doesn't want to let go of the car. But when you have a chance to actually get it, this is a car you can buy for between 12 to 15 million shillings. In Morocco, the Vitz RS, they are literally the same car because the Vitz RS will also have a 1.3 litre engine. The engine that is in here is the 2NZ engine Kampala. I had the chance of driving the Toyota Vitz, the RS, and I enjoyed it. And this belongs to a friend of mine who is good enough to let me drive it. Now, one of the things that you'll find that you would like about the IST is the handling. In Morocco, it's really stable on the road. Yeah, of course. Now, if you watched my review of the Mark X, I'll tell you that the Mark X has a much more fluider steering rack. The steering is much more fluid, much more softer. But this car, if you are the kind of person that wants to buy your car and you drive it for about 5 years without getting in trouble of maintenance, is expensive and all, this is the car. It shares majority of the things down there. The suspension with the Vitz RS, the engine still goes with the Vitz RS. And if you're looking for a car that will give you a sporty feel, very easy to maneuver on the road, this is the car for you. I like the simplicity of this car, and yet it's still comfortable. I like the way it's maneuverable on the road. If you're the kind of person that likes a car that you can park properly in traffic, a car that you can maneuver properly when you're taking corners, a car that can go very fast in times when you need it to go fast, yet also not go off the road, this is the car that you will be able to drive. Now, the fact that I've said it will be for between 12 to 15 million, that doesn't mean someone will sell it for you for about 17 or 18. There are chances that someone will sell it to you for 18, depending on how good it is. Kati, a Moroccan, for you to get it at around 12 million, the Jakuba mon numbers UA, UAZ, UAY, UAS, which tegera. There are chances that you may also be able to get it at 10 or kuba mo kisago neto togenda ku IST omusajja n'omugamba atha yatugamba etsobola gifuna ku million 10 because you may not be able to get it. Now this one, a friend of mine bought it from one of his customers, and he has worked on it okugizawo, and I'm not allowed to tell you how much he has invested so far in making it as good as it is, but I'm impressed. The suspension system is very intact, like the car has been very looked after very well. Now I'm going to park somewhere and show you exactly how good and what the things I like about this car. Of course, it has a simple radio, like you could have an Android radio installed in here. It will be big enough. The AC system is also very easy to control. It has knobs, it's not buttons. Of course, then there's something I don't like about knob AC controls is that the Vitz that I had, the 1.3 litre, it's one of the reasons why I actually sold it, apart from the fact that I also needed money. But other than that, I like the handling. Let's feel it. The amount of power that you have in this machine, you could hardly even think it's a 1.3 litre car. Now let me park somewhere here, and then of course now okukubagana kuli normal ne Morocco empya zikubagana okukubagana kuli very normal. Let's just go outside and see what. Now, like I said, for the guys that are looking to buy a budget vehicle, this is the car for you. The IST is very simple, as you can see. In Morocco, it's very hard to find that someone ajivuze na ajitomeza na ajimalawo. It's very hard to find that someone avuze Morocco na ajitomeza na ajimalawo. It's sexy yet compact. When you look at this car, kizibu kusanga Morocco nga ekubagana. Because Morocco can carry very compact. I'm going to show you the engine. Now, the thing that happens with this car is that it has these seats. Actually, if you have driven in the IST, the Vitz RS in the 2002-2001 version, you realize that they have these very seats. So abantu avuze Vitz the RS enkadde bonabona bakimanjine emito gyegiri mu Vitz era gyegiri mu eno IST. I like the simplicity of this car. I think it's one of the things that you will also like about it. Of course, in a Morocco jiraba teina temperature gauge. Teina temperature gauge ebeera nakataala ng'emmotoka zammwe zino empya zi filters zaani ebeera nakataala wano kyebera ne revolution meter ne fuel gauge ne speedometer, of course ne odometer awo. Yeah, and it surprisingly has a lot of space in here. Okitegeera kana akamotoka abakyala bakaagala nnyo. The ladies like this car a lot, but even men. Now this particular one, my friend has just bought it, and this is why it still looks like this. Yagiguze ku nnyini yo nga bw'ogiraba bweri. And he just has to invest a little more money in washing it. He's a friend and also a student of mine. Now, abatera okugula emmotoka zino zemulaba zino ebbeeyi nga ntonoko buno obubomba buno bumanyi okufa. These ones, sometimes you'll find when they are faulty. Even these ones are not very healthy, but they are cheap. They are like 80,000. Now, when you look at it from the outside, you realize that it's one of those cars that you would love to buy, especially on a budget. Now, majority of you're going to buy this car at about 15 million shillings. 15 bwoba oyagala ennungi okitegeera. Ate nabagamba emmoroka enkadde teziba na bbeeyi. Teziba na bbeeyi. Emmoroka enkadde ogula bulamu bugiriko. But as you can see, you guys can agree with me. The one thing I like about this particular one, ebibalaza bino mubiraba ebyo tebijja na buli motoka. These things make it look sporty. Kati ono guy bwaba yagala motoka eno gifuula sport, even sportier. Aina just kujja wano agule lip ya bumper ey'omumaaso, agende n'emabega agule lip ya bumper ey'emabega. Okitegeera. And then he will make it sporty. Let's look at the engine. Let's just look at the engine. Muno mulimu engine gye bayita 2NZ. This is the only engine gye ntera obbagamba gye mba mugula. Bw'oba ogula 1,300 ng'oyagala okugula Toyota yonna eyo 1,300. Now, someone will say engine bay ng'eddugala. Emmotoka eno bw'eti bwe yaguliddwa nga engine bay eddugala nga bw'eri. So he's going to invest in washing, but this is the 2NZ engine. Yenna, if you want to buy a 1.3 litre Toyota, eyo engine gy'oba ogula yokka tebakulaga 1,300 efaanana ng'endala. Eyo 1,300 ennungi to give you good fuel efficiency with performance. That's the IST for you.